Top of it, top of it, top of it. It's your boy, Coach One Stack, man. And hey, man, I did not know Naomi Campbell was even a part of this Epstein Island Diddy stuff, man. Naomi Campbell's STD rumors have been outed by Ali Carter, man, and they say Naomi Campbell was a regular at the Diddy Parties in Epstein Island. Hey, man, this caught me by surprise, people. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000 with you, all the way one stack. I did not know that Naomi Campbell was allegedly, part of like some of this human trafficking stuff that's going on. But man, it's some very interesting stuff in this video. And it seems like Naomi Campbell and Oprah Winfrey got something in common. They both like to recruit young people from Africa. But man, let's get into this video, man. I don't want to hold y'all too long. This is my first time watching it. So let's react together. Let's go.
Direct character assassination. I've always said that I'm not a saint, that I am a work in progress, but I will not be held hostage by my past. What he's done is indefensible. And when I heard of what he'd done, it sickened me to my stomach, just like everybody else, because I've had my fair share of sexual predators.
So one of my best friends, she's not here today. She was human trafficked by Naomi Campbell. And Naomi is also Diddy's, the godmother. So she started meeting with all these famous people, and they connected her with certain people. And then all of a sudden she's at these parties, and I see she's doing and getting out of control. And eventually I had to start rescuing her from parties. And then a few of the times I had to rescue her from Naomi Campbell's apartment.
I just found out today about the findings, and I'm extremely concerned. And we are investigating on our side, as I was not in control of my charity.
The relationship turned sour because Naomi was moving very, very weird with the things that she was saying about Elsa and who she was introducing to Elsa in regards to other men. Do you guys remember that conversation? And when she came out with the video, she spoke about it. She tried to expose Naomi, then she deleted everything, and her career has basically been derailed since. Possibly trying to traffic that influencer to multiple higher up executives because they had, or somebody had expressed some kind of interest in her, and therefore the relationship formed because of how they innocently met. Naomi thought that she could try to take advantage of her.
Naomi Campbell is finally going down for everything she's been getting up to on her private island after Ali Carter gave exclusive information to the feds about everything Naomi did. Apparently, she helped a lot of shady men.
Hey guys, did y'all know Naomi Campbell had a private island? Man, put private island in the comments if y'all knew that. See, man, y'all don't find it funny that all these people got these private islands? I mean, Jay Prince got a private island, but hey.
To get away with their crimes, including Diddy, Epstein, and even African politicians. Everyone thought the fake charity scandal she was involved in not too long ago was the worst thing she could do, when the whole time she was allegedly tricking unsuspecting women from Africa into Europe under the guise of modeling recruitment, only for them to be subjected to freak-offs they never signed up for. Okay, so as most of y'all know by now, Naomi has been mixed up with a lot of major controversies surrounding very questionable men, but somehow manages to get off without any consequences every time. She was actually name-dropped in the just-released Epstein files, but a lot of people didn't know about her because her team did a good job keeping her out of the spotlight till everything dies off. According to documents released by the DOJ, Naomi was on Epstein's Island, and her name also popped up in several flight logs for his jet. A report even said she took 5 trips on the Lolita Express in 2001 and 2003. 2 of those trips started in the U.S. Virgin Islands, where Epstein owned an island infamously known for freak-offs, and a couple of the flights went to Sao Paulo, but it didn't end there. With just one simple Google search, you'll see several videos and photos of Jeffrey attending a lot of Victoria's Secret shows over the years, and apparently, he was there specifically for Naomi, and to some...
So guys, man, if you don't know, man, you notice, you see all these people in the background from all these models. This one right here in particular, she looks scared. Like, this traffic can be all out in the open and you don't realize it. See, the big name, Nickelodeon, Disney, Victoria's Secret, guys, they known for this human trafficking. People are getting trafficked and they don't even realize. I mean, some of them start to realize, but by then it's too late. Look at the Tate brothers, for example. They got their ass trafficking.
sometimes pick up a few models to take back to his island, models that Naomi supposedly already spoke to and convinced to go with him. But somehow, when everything about Epstein was exposed, Naomi swore she didn't have any personal relationship with him, and that she only knew him because her ex-boyfriend Flavio Briatore introduced them at her 31st birthday party back in 2001.
I was introduced to him on my 31st birthday by my ex-boyfriend Flavio. He was always front and center at Victoria's Secret shows.
Did you suspect what he was doing?
No.
And if you know anything about Naomi, you already know her method for fighting off allegations is to deny, 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 till everything eventually fades off. She has been caught up with a lot of questionable men, even down to Harvey Weinstein, and this is exactly what she does every time. But people weren't letting her off so easily this time around. The model, Barbara Adler, actually put her career on the line to publicly accuse Naomi of tricking models into becoming Epstein's pets on his island where those freak-offs were happening. She said sometimes the freak-offs would allegedly happen on Naomi's island. You see, a lot of people don't know about Naomi's secret island, and that's why it was the perfect—
Guys, y'all see this eye right here? I need y'all traveling men. I need y'all traveling men to look at this signal right here. Y'all know what this is. Those who know. Those who know. If you know what this is, put what this is in the comments.
Place for these freak-offs while everyone focused on Epstein's.
Word on the street is once the police started looking into Epstein, the freak-offs didn't stop. They just allegedly moved it to Naomi's supposed island, till he eventually got arrested. So apparently, the island has a 25-bedroom eco-mansion shaped like the Egyptian Eye of Horus, and it was reportedly gifted to her by her ex-boyfriend, Russian billionaire Vladislav Doronin, for her 41st birthday. This creepy-looking island has been brought up a lot in this Epstein stuff, and looking back, it seems to make sense why. And to make matters even worse, right when she said all this, videos started resurfacing of Naomi going all the way down to Africa to scout for models, under the guise of recruiting. Some of them were also of her doing supposed charity work with little people. But after Barbara's allegations, people are wondering if all these people ended up on her island, or Epstein's island, for freak-offs they had no business participating in.
So one of my best friends, she's not here today. She was human by Naomi Campbell. And Naomi is also Diddy's, the godmother. So she started meeting with all these famous people, and they connected her with certain people. And then all of a sudden she's at these parties, and I see she's doing drugs and getting out of control. And eventually I had to start rescuing her from parties. And then a few of the times I had to rescue her from Naomi Campbell's apartment, sleep over. And then I would pick her up and bring her to her apartment because she was so high on
so she tried
everything. She had they provide the drug. So she would open her purse and it would just be everything, whatever you wanted. It was like a pharmacy.
Who would open the purse?
Oh, she would. Oh, she's like, what do you need, Babs? Do you need anything? I said, I don't do anything. Oh, come on, just smoke a joint.
But that's not all, y'all. People also brought up the infamous 2010 scandal when Naomi was dragged to court to testify against the former Liberian president, Charles Taylor, after he gave her illegal diamonds while she was staying at Nelson Mandela's house in South Africa.
Now, guys, when they talk about this illegal diamond stuff, man, y'all need to watch the movie Blood Diamond. For y'all youngsters, if y'all don't know, man, I ain't got my diamonds on today. But, man, for y'all youngsters, if y'all don't know about them illegal diamonds, watch Blood Diamond. That is a true movie. And it's, man, you get caught with them things, you going to the federales. Like your boy Jacob the jeweler got caught with them blood diamonds. It's over for him. You dig?
Africa. Now, just for a little context, Charles got arrested in 2006 and was charged with arming Sierra Leone's Revolutionary United Front rebels during the 1991 to 2002 Civil War. He trained and directed the rebels who brutally attacked Sierra Leone civilians, often cutting off their hands and legs. While Charles was committing all this horror, he got his hands on a lot of resources, including the diamonds he ended up giving to Naomi. Now, when Naomi first got asked about this, she denied everything and even walked out of the interview. But when she got summoned to court and questioned about the whole situation, she admitted that she did actually receive diamonds from Charles, and they were given to her by two random men who showed up at her place in the middle of the night. She also said she didn't keep the diamonds and that she donated them to a charity instead.
We received a diamond from Charles.
I did receive a diamond, and I'm not going to speak about that. Thank you very much. And I'm not here for that.
Well, we've been told that you didn't help the prosecution sort of in this very important case.
Sorry.
Thank you so much. Yeah, well, I didn't really want to be here, so I was made to be here. So obviously, I'm just like wanting to get this over with and get on with my life. Ping, I had a knock at my door, and I opened my door, and two men were there and gave me a pouch and said, "A gift for you."
Did you ask them who they were?
No. I was extremely tired. When they gave me the pouch, I just put it next to my bed and went back to bed.
What did you think the stones were?
They were kind of dirty looking pebbles. They were dirty. I don't know.
Now see, Naomi Campbell over here lying, talking about she ain't know they was diamonds. Come on, man. Guys, do y'all believe that Naomi Campbell knew that she wasn't getting no fake diamonds? And she over here talking about she got some pebbles. Put diamonds in the comments, people, man, and like and subscribe to the channel if y'all think Naomi Campbell lying about this diamond stuff.
I find when I'm used to seeing diamonds, I'm used to seeing diamonds shiny and in a box, you know. Someone hadn't said they were diamonds, I wouldn't have guessed right away that they were diamonds.
Now, it's believed that everything she said was complete nonsense because her former assistant, Carol White, and actress Mia Farrow, who were both with Naomi on that trip, said Naomi knew exactly where the diamonds came from and that she was more than happy to accept them. Carol said Naomi was all over Charles the whole night and that when she got the diamonds, she was thrilled and even showed them off to her. One thing about Naomi, she'll get her hands dirty, then turn around to act innocent. But anyway, going back to the freak-offs, the rumors got even worse when people dragged the American-based Kenyan influencer Elsa Majimbo into it by bringing up a story she did a while back about how Naomi allegedly tried to set her to one of her industry buddies. Everything she said lined up very well with what Ali Carter said in her recent allegations. Elsa said as soon as she clocked what Naomi was trying to do, she made it very clear that she wasn't going to do it. That's when Naomi got mad and began working overtime to blackball her. And in case you're wondering, Elsa was just 19 when all this happened.
To Nairobi to do some shopping. She was on holiday, but on a remote place. So she was in Nairobi doing shopping. And I texted her and she told me she's in Nairobi. So I was so excited to meet her. She was the first celebrity I was ever going to meet. Guys, I was to the roof. She texted me, she was like, "Hey, I'm here." She texted me the location. I went directly. I went with my brother. So my brother and I, we met her, we did some shopping. And as we're shopping, she's like, "Oh, you know, the plane that's taking us back actually has couple more seats. Do you and your brother want to join us on holiday?"
Oh, look at how they traffic people, boy. Man, they ain't just giving out free seats on a private jet, y'all. Man, y'all, how come y'all didn't believe Ali Carter when she was talking?
Hell yes. So I was like, oh, that would be so lovely. She introduced me to a couple of people in Hollywood. It was so lovely. Vacationers were coming to Nairobi after the vacation. They were staying at the Kempinski. So I went to see them at the Kempinski when the whole thing was over. So I sat down with them. I was talking to one of them. And one of them was like, "Oh, it's so, like, how did you meet Naomi?" And I was like, "Oh, no, I texted her on Instagram, blah, blah." And she was like, "Oh, yeah, she told us, like, she made you and she built you and she made your career." And I was like, "What? No, that's not what happened." And I was like, "You mean like helped me and like promoted me?" And she was like, "No, like what you have is because of her." And I was like, "Oh yeah, no, that didn't happen. The last time I'm speaking to you, have a nice life." And she hung up, which I was very saddened by the situation, right? But I was like, if that's how she truly feels, because I respect people's space. So I was like, if that's how she truly feels, fine, it's okay. So I let it go. So after that, like a few months, things started going very badly for me. Things started going haywire. And I didn't...
Guys, y'all see what happens? Y'all see what happens to people when they don't go to the rooms to the left and the right, and they go down the middle. I'll make y'all a video about that, the 3 rooms later on today. And y'all got a video coming about the 3 rooms later on today. But man, y'all notice when people want to go down the middle path, being a straight path, instead of the left and right. And y'all know it's on the left and right, man, because shit ain't be right. You'll never hear from them again.
I didn't think it was... I thought it was because of the situation. Let me not lie. But I was like, you know, also it can be stress. I was like, let me go, because also having someone like Naomi Campbell not liking you in the industry is not a good thing. So I went to her, I apologized. I already apologized when the situation had happened, but I went and I apologized again and again. I started calling her, I started texting her. And then one day she just texted me and she was like, stop calling me. I have a child to take care of. So after that, I just said, okay, there's nothing I can do about it. I started drinking. That's why I even quit alcohol. I started drinking. I started drinking a lot. Yeah. And then, because I wasn't sure why things were going so wrong and I couldn't put my finger on it. And then a few months later, I met Edward Enifel at a party, and Edward Enifel is one of, oh my goodness, he's one of the people I adore the most. So I was like, oh my goodness, that's Edward, I have to go say hi. So I go, I'm like, hey, Edward, I'm such a big fan. And he looks at me, he's like, I know you. And then he said something that made me think the situation with Naomi was causing like some of the trials and tribulations I was currently going through. So
all these allegations somehow got even more disturbing when Allie Carter stepped into the chat to also reveal how she was dragged to Epstein's Island at just 15, and then later to Naomi's Island for freak-offs. And before we get into it, just know these are genuinely some of the most disturbing things you'll hear today. Allie accused Diddy and Epstein of using people like Naomi to allegedly lure unsuspecting models and little people into disturbing freak-off sessions. And the crazy part is that these freak-offs weren't with just humans. It sometimes included animals. Allie claims they would sometimes be tied up with heavy metal chains while Illuminati rituals were performed on them. Now, she didn't specify where exactly these rituals were happening, but she said she saw all these things herself, and no one made it out of the same. That's if they even made it out at all.
There are 3-4-year-olds that people take pride in sticking bars up. I don't think people are going to be able to stomach the fact that people tie 2, 3, 4, 5-year-old children to horse stables and have horses and dogs with them, and then they get off on that. I don't think people are going to be able to stomach the fact that people hang children upside down in satanic ritual abuse meetings, and they literally hang them, literally by metal prongs. They hang them to get blood dripping out of them, and people go up under and like you're under a rainfall to take their blood.
And remember what O said about them allegedly making them do things with animals? Apparently, they were very specific with how he wanted them to have these freak-offs. The men were not allowed to eat until the freak-off were over to avoid any accidents, if you know what I mean. But here's the flip side.
Guys, they call that pig night. That's what they do with pigs, animals, before they get ready to take their life so that you can eat them. They clean them out. You know what I'm saying? And that's like a fetish where they clean out a person before they have a certain type of intimate encounters with them. Real sick work, people. If y'all know the name of that stuff, man, throw it in the comments. I just don't want to say it on here.
Some associates had a thing for those kinds of accidents, so they would choose some men to overeat foods that caused diarrhea right before the freak-off.
When I went, they tried to feed us. And I remember it because when
Pig
you
night.
have to do
Say what?
orders, jobs like that, you don't eat. You're not allowed to eat. You actually have to like starve yourself, because when you have to do those type of jobs, you can't eat because you will throw up.
Really?
If you are doing, or if you are a guy doing sex, you will shit everywhere.
As usual, people had their thoughts, like this person who said, Naomi Campbell belongs in jail. She lies so much. So why did you keep going back and taking women with you? You knew exactly what you were doing and you were getting paid for it, allegedly. Another person said, Naomi Campbell has finally been exposed. She is clearly very involved in this saga. She thought she'd get away with it. She recruited girls, which has been said over and over again, but no, she's still not been questioned. Why? What kind of protection does she have? She is a liar. Hope she continues to be exposed. The truth will prevail. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you...
And God, I want to know your thoughts on Naomi Campbell. This is an epidemic. I did not know she was connected to this trafficking, Diddy or Epstein or any of these freak off parties or Allie Carter. This came as a surprise to me, y'all. But hey, man, y'all let me know how you guys like the channel coming along. Cause like I said, we're turning more into like this trafficking thing. We're gonna be talking about what's going on in the church, not just these celebrities, but in the church. Cause God, they don't want me leaving y'all this content, y'all. Just so you guys know, I'm a paid content creator, and when I make videos like this, YouTube flag them to where I don't really get what I'm supposed to get. They won't run ads, so I need y'all to really leave comments and share this video. Like, share, and subscribe. And the more you like, share, and subscribe, the more of the real content I'm going to talk about. That I'm going to talk about the things that other people are scared to talk about on their platform, guys. And you know the rest. Be blessed. Don't ever get stressed. Make sure to never, ever get finessed, and get plenty of rest. And stay the hell away from Naomi Campbell. Check out this video right here.